Hello Aries, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to take a look at the person that's on your mind. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising signs. Excuse me. One more shuffle. Let's go ahead and get into it. Person on Aries' mind currently. What's going on? Death card. There was an ending here. Could be due to this lovely eclipse season that we just had. Let's see here. Yeah, there was an ending. You felt extremely stressed out due to this connection. This was the kind of connection where it was like you were putting in way more work than they were. More effort. You were making them more of a priority than they were probably making you for some of you, but either way, there was an ending here. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. This whole relationship, even when you think about it now, you start to get your nervous system get set off just a little bit, right? There's something about this connection. It made you feel so burnt out, which Aries, that's probably one of the best indicators that it's time for something to come to an end, is when we even just thinking about that person or situation sets our nervous system off. It's very, very crucial that we pay attention to our vibration levels when we're around certain people. And it looks to me like this person just brought chaos into your life. It made you feel burnt out between work. It was like just this connection was like another thing that you had to deal with throughout the day. Not because it wasn't special, not because there was anything wrong with the person that you were into. They could be bored on the 13th. You could be bored on the 13th. But it's like you're almost feeling very relieved now that this has ended, because it caused you so much unbalance within yourself. The connection could have definitely been lacking romance. Like there was very few romantic intentions throughout it. Yep. 8 of Pentacles reversed. I'm really getting the energy with that this person you were dealing with was somebody who just refused to put in effort. You felt like you were putting in all of the effort, so therefore you walked away. I do feel like you walked away from this connection. An ending happened. Like I said, even now, just thinking back on this connection, and by the way, I feel like it was a very difficult thing for you to end things. It was not an easy conclusion that you came to, right? Anytime we have to be the ones to end a connection, it can be so tough because you're essentially throwing a grenade in your life. And although many would argue that it hurts a lot more to be the one that's left than to do the leaving, while I agree that that is true, it still hurts to hurt people. It still hurts to be that person. But at the end of the day, you were the only one working on this connection. This person's lack of effort in this connection made you feel so burnt out. In any healthy relationship, it takes 2 people. They call it building the castle. So Matthew Hussey, he's a relationship coach, and I love to listen to him, learn from him. He has this great analogy of a relationship is 2 builders walking up to build a castle together. They got their tools, and they walk up and each kind of chip away little by little. And before they know it, they've built this beautiful castle that is specifically just theirs. Like different passageways that are very, very specific to just that connection. There's no other connection or AKA castle like it. But a huge problem can occur when one of these people takes their tools, walks up to the proverbial castle, starts chucking away, building. And then this person's over here, not. Right, they're on their phone, they're scrolling. Hey, can you put that one over there? Thanks. You know, it really, truly does take 2 at the end of the day. And quite frankly, we're dealing with a situation where you were doing all of the building. This person was not putting in the effort to build. So like I said, you ended up walking away. How's feeling now that they walked away? Sad. You feel like this all fell apart, and that sucks, because anytime we enter into a connection, I mean, the goal isn't for it to fall apart ever. right? So sad about that, but also looking forward to new opportunities, meeting new people, getting back out there again. You're feeling free. You're feeling like this person showed you everything that they needed to show you. They showed you their lack of momentum, their lack of effort, and at the end of the day, you were building that proverbial castle. I'm seeing something brand new coming in for you there, though. Something really, really brand new, potentially with a earth sign or an air sign. All right, tell me more about this new person. Lovers card as I'm shuffling. Okay, I'm not going to speak on that quite yet. Tell me more about this new opportunity. It could be a new opportunity for some of you after this heartbreak, because you are feeling more free, more yourself. I feel like for some of you, it was really difficult to be yourself in this connection. It took you a long time to decide to walk away. There was a lot here where you weren't sure if you were making the right choice, a little in and out, but then it's like you just decided to do it. I feel like you have a fire sign headed your way, and this newer connection, some of you have already met this person. For others of you, you have met to meet them. This is a really random message for someone out there, but I'm hearing the nails could be important. Like, they love the way you get your nails done, or something like that. That could be like an inside joke, something like that. That's for only one, like probably one of you. But this connection is going to feel so powerfully passionate. It's going to feel like something that has sticking power. It's going to feel tangible, where, you know, this is going to be somebody who's passionate. They're going to jump right in and build that castle with you. You know, that's the energy. And in turn, you're going to feel your vibration lift out of a state of really deep sadness. It's looking like, yeah, 2 of Wands. You're really excited for this next chapter. You're looking forward to it. You're even maybe trying to plan out, now that you're free from this connection where you were putting in all the work. Now that this ending has occurred, I'm actually not sensing a whole lot of sadness. I'm sensing that you're really excited to just work at getting back out there and seeing what else is truly out there in the world. I feel like for some of you, Aries, you feel like, some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio, but for some of you, you feel like maybe you missed out on a lot throughout this connection. This connection could have been a longer connection. Maybe some of you are in your 20s and you just feel like it took a big chunk of your 20s. That's just for a few of you out there, but you're so excited to just get back out there, explore, meet new people. And I'll tell you, Aries, a lot of the times when we do the hard thing, when we leave the situation, even though it's hard, but we know it's the right thing to do, anytime we take a chance like that and it's the right thing to do and it's hard, the universe will reward us with something so much better than you can even imagine. That's the beautiful part about the universe surprising us. Sometimes, you know, we make our own plans about how things are going to turn out, and sometimes when our karma's good, the universe can surprise us, and it can be something similar, but even way better. What is the advice for Aries currently? Whoop, stuck. King of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles, some of you could be having an issue in the workplace right now. This is just a side note. Some of you are having an issue in the workplace right now where either you're not getting paid as much as you should be, your boss isn't really willing to give you a raise, something like that going on. I'm really feeling very heavily here, Aries, like you're putting in a lot of hard work at where you're working. And although you love to do that, you're feeling very stable, you know, you're loving it. It's like you're not getting paid enough. Either that, or somebody has just started at your workplace for some of you, and it's like this newer person is getting the raises, the attention, all of that. I'm just like straight channeling this right now for somebody out there. It's like they're getting everything that you've deserved, even though you've been there and you've been doing a wonderful job. It's just your hard work is not being acknowledged, potentially by some sort of boss in the workplace. And unfortunately, that is something that is just all too common. It's all too common, because what that leads to, essentially, right, is when employers do not value their employees, pay them what they're worth for their time, acknowledge the good jobs that they do. When employers are only looking at the little nitpicking things that somebody's done wrong and they're never acknowledging those good things, trust me, I've been there. It's detrimental, because then what happens is employees start calling in. They just stop caring, because what's the point in caring if you can't ever do anything right? I feel like you're dealing with a situation where favoritism is highly aspected in your workplace right now, and it's something that it's just been heavily on your mind. That's for somebody out there. All right, what is the advice for Aries? What's one last piece of advice for Aries here? You have a wish come true coming in. I'm getting with a fire sign. Somebody with fire in their chart. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. You have something brand new headed your way, and it's that gift that we just talked about from the universe, because you were willing to do the hard thing and put an end to a situation that was just not serving you at the end of the day. And because of that, because you did the hard thing, you were strong, it's going to lead you directly to a whole new beginning, a wish come true. Some of you could have had your eye on this person for a while, but maybe you thought there was no way it could ever happen. It's about to happen. It's about to get fun. How is Aries going to know who this person is, this new person? How will Aries know who this new person is? 2 of Wands, you very well could meet them while traveling or while planning. There's something to do here with planning. See? Yeah, there's that energy of when pigs fly. I feel like Aries, you almost feel like you don't have a chance with this person, but they're feeling like they're waiting. They've been waiting. Maybe for you to get out of this previous connection, but this is going to be something that's very passionate and most of all very real and equal. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I will see you guys next time.